Remember, if you think that way, act that way, the road will be a safer place for us all to driving, and the level of carnage that we have on the road will be drastically reduced. There is really no mystery about Umber months. It's just our activities that have made it so devastating in terms of crashes, in terms of carnages, in terms of accidents that we have on our road. So ensure you drive safely today. And if you're traveling a long distance, I expect that you leave pretty early so you avoid being caught in the dangers of driving in the night because of the state of our roads. But some of them are already being worked on, especially federal roads, and we hope that before the end of the year, a lot would have been achieved in terms of the drivability, the passability of these roads. It's still TMI, lovely Monday morning. I have with us in the studio one of our sponsors on the forthcoming Miss ITV Hot Legs Beauty Pageant 2016. This Friday is the audition, and in the course of this package, we'll be giving out 3 free forms that has been paid for by Brightence Electronics International Company Limited. All you need to do is to call into the program and let us know what you feel about Brightence, what would you feel about the pageant itself, and then you get a form to participate because the form is being paid for already. We have 3 forms that we're giving out today in the course of this segment of the program TMI. But I have with me Bright Ogiemwonyi. He is the CEO, Brightence Electronics International Limited, makers of inverters and a whole lot of product. This is just an emerging business, but the interesting thing is that he is a medical doctor by training, but has been in this business for such a long time. With a medical doctor, not practicing as a medical doctor, but practicing as an engineer. There's so much to learn. Brightest, many things are coming on the program. How did this come about? How did this come about, really?
My brother. The truth is, all that I'm doing today in Brightence Electronics Company, they are God-given talents. That is the truth. And they started from my secondary school days. I attended the Dopolo Grammar School. While I was in secondary school, I used to build some toys. And when I build these toys, I take them to the former EBS, now this Edo Board of Internal Revenue, this EBS shopping fair, trade fair. Then, so I take it there, I sell, people come, they buy, I make profit from it. But that was on a very low scale, just to make 1 or 2 earnings. But my secondary school teacher, and all kudos to him, because he is the one that actually brought out this talent in me. I was the biology prefect of Edopolo Grammar School, 1999 set. I was the biology prefect. I was especially good in biology. But at the same time, there was a time we did a test from SS1 to SS2. I had 96 in physics. Then when we moved from SS2 to SS3, it was almost 100. And then my secondary school teacher now called me and said, no, his name is Mr. Agedo. All kudos to him. He's retired now. So Mr. Agedo called me to his office and said, you can't have this type of scores if you are not deriving formula. So you have started deriving formula, that's why you can almost score almost 100% in the exams. He now talked about my ability to look at the physics textbook and then build electronics, and then they work. It was not like this is a gift. In Ekis, because he was an Ekist, he told me then, he said in Ekist we call this gift the gift of the wise witch. And that is what the white men were able to use to develop the world. He now told me that once I'm done with my WAEC, because he knew I was going to pass my exams, he said once I'm done with my WAEC, he pleaded with me to go back to technical school and do NAPTEP O-level and NAPTEP A-level. And that was what I did. And when I attended the NAPTEP O-level, and I did mechanical engineering craft practice as at 2000, the year 2000, then I was able to master the craft practice of being able to invent and build things and bring them to life before I headed for the university to study dentistry.
So you went to the university to study mechanical engineering or electrical engineering or computer engineering, as it were. You still went to medicine. Now you already had a focus, a direction as far as this thing is concerned. Why didn't you stay on course?
You see, in life, that's why I always say, today I'm now a parent, I'm married with children. I've now learned that it is always good to allow your children to do the things that is in their heart. The only thing you do as a parent is to guide. My father never liked the idea of me becoming an engineer. He never liked that idea, because in my family, we have people who were professors of medicine and professors of dentistry. Like the former dean of dentistry, University of Benin, Professor Ogiemwonyi. She's my relative. So these were the people my father were looking up to and said, no, if you become an engineer, you are just like a mechanic. That was his own opinion and his own view. He was like, you must go to medical school so that you will be a doctor. And as a doctor, people will respect you. He will be able to say he's a proud father of a doctor.
And now he is.
And today he is. That is the truth.
Dr.
Dr. Brightence
Ogiemwonyi, right? Okay.
Yes.
Now that is fulfilled with that. Yes. But you were not fulfilled with that.
That is the truth. I read dentistry in University of Benin. I graduated from University of Benin. And when I was done with dentistry, I told my father, I said, sir, I have willingly, obediently done what you want me to read. Can you please allow me to make do with this, my God-given talent? My father's response was very simple. Today you are a doctor, I'm proud of you. You are not a riffraff. You went to school, you are now a dental surgeon, fully registered with Nigerian Medical and Dental Council. If you think that inverter is and your electronics is what you want to do to make money, that is you. Go ahead. I am free with you. I don't have any problem with you. You have satisfied me. You have obeyed me. And I said, thank you very much. As soon as I was done with my house job, most of my friends started telling me, come back for residency. You are exceptionally good. You are intelligent. Come and do residency. I said, see, resident doctors, with all the problem they are having with state government and federal government here and there, today, tomorrow strike, next tomorrow no salary. I told them, I said, I will be a millionaire if I decide to go back to my electronic business. I said, if I want to do residency, you people solve the problem. After you have solved the problem, there's no more strike. I can come back to do my residency. But for now, it is business. Okay. And when I started doing business, all my friends who are doing residency start calling me, you don't have money, oh, please borrow us. They have not paid us salary for some time. I started laughing. I told you people to come and do business and to come and do engineering. People ran away. You say you don't think it's too technical. Yeah. You know, that's on the lighter mood. That's on the lighter mood.
But where are we now in terms of your inventions, in terms of your creativity with electronics? Where are we?
By the grace of God, Brightence Electronics Company has come to stay. By the grace of God, I was the first person in the year 2004 to invent a generator that can work without using fuel. And all these products are named after me, Brightence. And that is called Brightence fuel-free generator. When I made that invention, I was still in the dental school, in medical school in Brighton. That's at 2004 when I did that invention. Many persons were like, how did you able to do this type of thing? How possible is it for a generator to work without fuel? But the truth is, science is discovery. I will like you people to go to YouTube, just search videos of Brightence fuel-free generator, and you will see the way I did that invention. But for this Miss ITV Hot Leg Beauty Pageant, the main product that we are trying to sponsor today is the Brightence Pure Sine Wave LED displaying inverters. That is what we are trying to showcase to the world. That we can manufacture inverters locally, and it will be what a foreigner can ever do. All the foreign inverters you can ever see, none of them can ever compete with our inverters. And if you look at the studio, you will see some of our products. I was also designed this Brightence alternator booster.
That's the one we have on the screen.
That's the one on the screen. Okay. The Brightence alternator booster. That alternator booster is invented to prolong the life of your generator.
What does it do? What's its function?
The function of Brightence alternator booster is that, you know, when you plug your heat element materials on generator, heat element materials examples are your electric kettle, your ring boiler, your electric cooker, your pressing iron. These are called heat element material because they consume a lot of current. So if you have that Brightence alternator booster, all you need to do once you on your generator, you will agree with me that if you plug your iron on your generator or your generating set, it makes this dragging sound. There's this dragging sound. That dragging sound wears the bearing and the shaft of the generator, ultimately affects the alternator of your gen, and your generator will start breaking down. The smoke pollution will increase. The fuel pollution will, the fuel wastage will increase. The smoke pollution will increase. The noise pollution will increase. Then the gen will eventually pack up. But when you have the Brightence alternator booster, you on your generator, like this I Pass My Neighbor, the one that everybody call like I Pass My Neighbor, that's the 950 watt generator. You plug the alternator booster on the wall socket, and then you now plug your heat element materials on that booster. The generator will not even feel the dragging sound, thereby prolonging the shelf life of your gen. That is the functions of the alternator booster. But for the Brightest pure sine wave LED display in inverter, I want to switch it on so you see something, please.
Just easy with the mic. No, easy with the mic. All right, it's on now.
You see, that inverter you are seeing on the screen is locally made in Nigeria. If you take a look at it, you even see the Nigerian flag on the inverter. It's working now. This inverter, like I said, there are foreign inverters. We have for examples of foreign inverters, you have Sucam, you have Luminous, you have Bluegate, and what have you. But this is called Brightence pure sine wave LED display inverter, locally made in Nigeria by Brightence Electronics Company. The inverter is actually named after me. This first LED complete digital pure sine wave inverter. It has a screen, it communicates with you, it tells you when the battery is charging, it tells you when the battery is full, it tells you when the incoming voltage from your public power or generating set or whatever you are using as external current to charge. It tells you the exact input coming in, it tells you the output and the frequency of the inverter as it is working. Now this inverter, like I also said, it has thunderstorm resistance facilities. You can't find thunderstorm resistance facility in any foreign inverter, I bet you. Then this inverter has a double system circuit breakers. Then with the double system circuit breaker, one of them is for the mains and one of them is for the public power. Then the beautiful thing again about this inverter is that the load of the inverter is reduced, which means this one that is on screen now is an 800 VA inverter. This 800 VA inverter, it is a 12-volt inverter, meaning it can work with a minimum of one battery. If you look at it now, you will see it is working on top of just one battery. Now, this inverter, as you see, if it's a foreign inverter that is an 800 VA, the inverter would have been working with two batteries. That means it would have been 24 volts. So we now reduce our own to make it 12 volts so that if Nigerians purchase the product, and in the nearest future you feel like increasing your power duration by adding more batteries. You'll be adding by 1 increasing by 1. But like this inverter will power your basic electronics. Then if you are buying our 3 kVA, for example, our 3 kVA inverter can power your deep freezer and along with other electronics. Now let me tell you, there is no foreign inverter on earth that is a 3 kVA that will power your deep freezer. If you try it, you will see smoke, it will burn. There is no foreign inverter that is a 3 kVA that you can use to iron your clothes. You can use Brightence 3 kVA inverter to iron your clothes. And I also want to make you know that the Brightence 3 kVA inverter, for example, is a 24-volt inverter. That means it works with a minimum of 2 batteries. But if it is a foreign inverter, it would have been 48 volts. All 3 kVA or 3.5 kVA for foreign inverters, they are 48 volts. That means the minimum number of batteries that you need to switch on that inverter is both of that inverter. So if the inverter is 48 volts, it means you have to use 4 batteries before you can switch it on. But if it's a Brightence inverter, it's a 24 volt. It means you need a minimum of 2 batteries to be able to switch it on. And which is cheaper for the customer in the long run.
This battery now was made by Brightence.
No, but there's another thing I want to make people understand. In Brightence Electronics Company, we don't manufacture batteries. However, there is something we do that makes the batteries that we sell exceptional. Most of these batteries you see of all these foreign inverters made by foreign countries, they introduce what they call programming technology into those batteries and their inverter. Programming technology is a technology that enables you to determine the durability of your product in the market. For example, when the Chinese were so poor, they had to come up with this programming technology. They manufacture a product. If you agree with me as Nigerians at home, you will know that some of the electronics that you have, like your fridge, like your refrigerators, or like your inverters, shortly after the warranties are over, they pack up. The reason being that those electronics, they use programming technology, so they program when it's expected for them to go bad. Either your foreign inverter will start overcharging your batteries, or it starts undercharging the batteries, or it will stop supplying you light. And when you take it back to these foreign companies, they will tell you to go and buy another one, that you have enjoyed the warranty, and by so doing they recycle money in their economy.
Okay.
Then another thing again they do is that the product, there's a difference between the quality for China for Africa, China for Europe, China for America. The standard is different, if you agree with me. But what they do is that when they are bringing things to Africa, and especially Nigeria, it's garbage in, garbage out. They bring anything they like and people buy, and then they exploit us in the long run. Now, one of the reasons why it is good to buy Brightence inverter is that because the inverter is made in our company, if there's a problem with the product, there is no way a company that told you that they manufacture the product cannot fix it. It's impossible, because except the product was not made in Brightence Electronics Company. So, but the after sales of our product is very good because you bought it from us. There's nothing we cannot do to fix it because we manufactured it.
Okay. Now this inverter, how many kV is it, and it's working now?
Yes, it's
with
working.
The battery fully charged?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So how much does this go for?
Well, if you are buying this battery with this inverter with the battery, we sell for 230.
Okay.
And I want to also say that the price for batteries now, presently now in the market, it ranges between 80,000 to 110. But the batteries that we sell is between we have one for 125,000, we have one for 135,000 for batteries alone. The reason being that we are going to remove that programming technology from the battery. That means you will be able to enjoy the durability of that battery. And so by so doing, the foreign company that is manufacturing the product, once we communicate with them that we are buying, it's Brightence Electronics Company buying their product, they remove the programming technology from it, so that the customer can actually enjoy the durability of that battery. So which means if the conventional battery shelf life is between 6 months to 8 months before they pack up, if you are buying a battery from us, we are sure that the shelf life is multiplied by 2 because the programming technology has been removed. So that's the reason why if you are buying a battery from us, the prices may be slightly higher. Like I said, one battery from us, you get one for 125, there's another one for 135. But the conventional batteries we see in the market, they range between 80 to 110,000. Okay. And most of them are even refurbished.
All right. There's this feeling that the major challenges with this inverter technology is the batteries. So how is Brightence Electronics dealing with that? Because you admitted a while ago that you don't manufacture batteries. So you rely on batteries manufactured elsewhere to be able to drive your inverters. Yes,
like as I was explaining. You see, the only challenge most people have, because they buy these refurbished batteries, and by the time they install the inverter in their house, within 6 months to 8 months, the battery is dead. Then the customer feels unsatisfied. It can hardly go to 1 year. But that is why we now discuss with this company to say, see, because Nigeria as a country, we may not be able to have all the facilities to be able to manufacture every single thing. So what we do is that we will discuss with the company, we'll tell the company, please, we want to use this battery in Brightence Electronics Company. Kindly remove the programming technology people have introduced inside. Okay. And so because they are going to remove it and the customer will eventually enjoy the durability of that battery, they charge us more. I don't know if you are getting me. So that's the reason why when we sell one, we can sell one for 125 or one for 135, depending on the company where we are getting that importation from. You understand? And another disadvantage of a foreign inverter is that you hardly find where they repair inverters. And let me ask you a question. Have you ever walked around the city center and you saw a store where somebody opened and said, this is where they repair inverter, as we find for generators, as we find for stabilizers, as we find for GSM phone? Have you ever seen? The reason being, when these foreign companies manufacture their products, like inverters, They will remove the component, the exact component they use in manufacturing the said product. They will scrape it away from the component. And when they scrape it away, it makes it difficult for the person who wants to carry out a repair services to be able to fix it. And so if you try to guess to be able to fix that product, you will put fire in somebody's house. That is the truth. But you see, if it's like your car, for example, if your farm bet of your car is 40, you take it to the repairer. At the repairer shop, they will bring another farm bed. They will look at the value that is in your car, your own farm bed, and they just change it, and your car will be working. But for inverters, they will plane the component away. And so that means if you want to try to do an after sales repair on it, you will have to guess.
What is the future of inverters in Nigeria?
The truth is that Nigeria as a country, it pains me. It pains me that we have people who are innovative, people who are industrious, people who are hardworking, people who are willing to improve the power sector, but we can hardly find government or federal government or state government or politicians embracing us to push the business forward. But the truth is that inverter in Nigeria has come to stay, because if you are waiting for constant light in this country, I'm sure that you will be deceiving yourself and be dreaming, because the newspaper power, the power generation keep up in every day. Either they tell you it is the gas pipe that they are bombing in Niger Delta, they give one excuse or the other, power becomes an issue. So it means everybody will need to rely back on their ability to generate their own power. If you don't want to generate your independent power in your house, you will sleep in darkness. That is the truth. So the whole idea of you thinking that you will be using generator to power your house in this Nigeria with 145 naira per liter, oh God, that means you have decided to put a hole inside your pocket. Okay. So if you have an inverter, the beautiful thing is that when you have an inverter, once there is public power or there is generator in the house, the inverter charges the battery and you will be able to use your fuel twice. That means you buy maybe 10 liter fuel in your generator, you switch it on, your generator is actually powering the entire house and or your freezer and the rest of it.
And also charging the inverter.
And also charging the inverter. So by the time the generator, by the time you switch off the generator, that fuel that has been wasted powering every other thing is being conserved by the inverter in the battery.
Okay.
By so doing, by the time you switch on the inverter, you are using your fuel twice. And then the inverter begins to power the entire house again.
Okay.
You understand?
Now, just before we conclude, Brightons decided to partner with Miss ITV Hotless Beauty Pageant 2016. What is the reason behind this?
You see, the truth is that I'm a prince, I'm a moral person, and I'm a Christian. When ITV staff came to our office to say partner with us in this Miss ITV Beauty Pageant, I was like, how is it going to be? Is it going to be a normal bikini explosion and everything? I said, I don't want to be involved in all those type of things. And I said, no, that this Miss ITV Hot Leg Beauty Pageant is a pageantry that is exceptional. A pageantry where there is nothing like exposing of the body, using bikinis. A pageantry where they are going to encourage the individual persons involved to be able to harness their own personal quality and then bring out their own creativity, an ability for them to be able to make do with their own creativity and become self-employed through the process, or become useful to the society by carrying out good pet projects.
Okay. When
I heard that, I was impressed, and I told myself, I said, no, Brightence Electronics Company will be part of this. This is a beauty pageantry that is exceptionally with a difference. And that is actually what encouraged us to say, no, we must be part of it. And I congratulate ITV for actually coming out with this innovative idea.
All right, there's an experiment Brightons wants to carry out. I'm going to be part of the specimen, but he will start it first before we actually check that out. But I told you that for those watching right now and wants to be part of Miss ITV Hotline, you want to contest. Maybe you didn't have the money to buy the form. Maybe you'll be contemplating, should I not? Brightence, in partnering with ITV for the 2016 edition Miss ITV Hotless Beauty Pageant, is also giving out free 3 forms. All you need to do is to call us right here in the studio. You're a young lady, 18 years and above, you're intelligent, you're beautiful, you got what it takes to be part of the Miss ITV Hotless Beauty Pageant 2016. Dial our studio number right now. Let's get your name, your phone number. Tell us what you think about the pageantry. Tell us what you think about this partnership. And then you got yourself a form to be part of Miss ITV Hotless Beauty Pageant. Remember, I just told you, Brightons has already paid for 3 of the forms that we're giving away. So dial the studio number. You see the number on the screen shortly. Call the studio number and let's get you involved in this big event coming up. Remember, the audition is this Friday at Elora Royal Hall and Suite, 162 Sapler Road. You can't miss it. You can't miss it. By 10 o'clock, the auditions will start. We'll also be having the auditions for Fashion on the Runway. And let me say this, the purpose of these events is to create opportunity for people with talent to showcase themselves. You're beautiful, you've always had a dream of impacting the world, impacting the society, changing the status of things. This is an opportunity you'll be waiting for, finally knocking at your door. And then you're a fashion designer. You got what it takes to be creative with the fashion, just like Brightence is doing. You have the opportunity now to showcase yourself. So you dial the studio number on the screen. The first 3 people to call win for themselves a form to participate in the Miss ITV Hotless Beauty Pageant. But you must be a lady, age 18 and above, before you're qualified to participate. Okay, while we're waiting for the course to come, Brightons, let's go into the experiment that you talked about. This is very unique to Brighton's inverter. You talked about Brighton's modular sine wave inverter. That's what we have here now.
So this is the pure LED, pure sine wave LED.
Okay, that's the one. Okay,
inverter.
Pure. Okay, then they also have the.
We also have Brightence modified modular square wave inverters.
Okay.
So there are all different kinds of inverter with different technologies.
Okay, then we have the automatic.
We have the Brightence alternator booster.
Alternator, but that's what you said you can attach your generator
to, yes.
And they do not have an effect on
it will not prolong the durability.
Yeah, I think those who are in the laundry business,
yes,
they need such an equipment. Those who are in the, because they will need to iron clothes every now and then, even if they're using a generator and all of that.
So that they don't strain the generator, you don't damage the shelf life of that generator.
Okay.
You understand? And
okay.
I also wanted to also know that, for example, our 6 kVA inverter can power your ACs and borehole. You can never find any foreign inverter that is a 6 kVA that will carry your borehole.
How many batteries does that take?
48 volts. That, you see, the foreign inverter of 3 kVA or 3.5 kVA is 48 volts.
Yeah.
Whereas our 6 kVA is 48 volts. And that 6 kVA will carry your AC to carry your borehole. So the higher the kVA of inverter you are buying from Brightence Electronics, the more useful it is to you.
Okay, so let's check out, what was it this you said, what was this you wanted to demonstrate to us here?
You see, I told you that to every law and to every rule there is exception.
Yeah.
Like a Faraday is the founding father of electricity. When he touched the naked wire of the electricity, he got shocked and died. I am telling the world that to every law, to every rule, there is exception.
Yeah.
If you see this is working here, if you touch the naked wire of this inverter, it will not electrocute you.
Okay.
It is not magic. Don't let people say this Brightence is a priest. I'm not a magician. I'm not a magician. This is science. This is technology for you. You see, you will see what will happen just now. Let us go close.
All right, let's get close. Let's get close.
How do you move the mic?
Yeah, you can move the mic a little bit. Just move the mic a little bit. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You see this inverter now.
I'm seeing it.
It is working. You can see the bulb to show that it is working. Okay. First thing first, I would like you to come and touch this place.
Where?
Yeah.
Where is that?
This place. Touch it.
Wait. That's where. Is that nowhere? You touch it first.
No, but how is there now?
Touch it.
See it. It's not shocking you. touch it first. I will do another thing now.
Touch it first.
Look
Where
at
did you
my
touch?
hand and see where I touch. I touch it.
No, you touch it. Put your hand first. Like that.
Yeah,
that. Remove your hand.
I didn't shock you.
No, I'm touching it. It's not shocking.
It's not shocking you. Okay, look at what I'm going to do next. I want to bring out the naked wire for you to touch. Remove your hand from that place. I
won't touch the naked wire.
You will touch it.
No, I won't.
You will touch the naked wire. You will touch it, oh.
I won't touch naked wire.
I want to show the whole world.
I don't know what this guy is up to, but I certainly won't touch naked wire.
Just watch what I'm going to do now.
Okay. All right, some real experiments taking place here right now. Courtesy Brightons.
Did you see?
Yes, I see.
This is a naked wire. I've opened it. I've decided to see this because I removed it from the terminal.
Yeah.
Let me put it back. Is it working now?
It's not working.
It will on.
It's not on.
You see the screen is on now.
Okay, that's the inverter is on.
Yes,
okay.
now.
Okay. Just hold on. Okay. The inverter is on. Okay,
yes,
the bulb is on.
Yes,
the bulb is on.
The bulb is on.
The bulb is on.
I come and touch the naked wire now.
No, which
come and touch the naked wire. See my hand on the naked wire.
Put your hand first.
See my hand on the naked wire.
Put your hand. Put your hand.
Touch it. You see, that's the naked. Shock you. Did it shock you?
No, it didn't.
For this invention, where you can touch naked wires and you are not electrocuted, it's because of children. I did this invention because in a house where you have children that you cannot control, they are walking, or maybe children that are toddlers that are still crawling or creeping.
I certainly won't touch naked wire.
Just watch what I'm going to do now.
Okay. All right, some real experiments taking place here right now. Courtesy Brightons.
Did you see?
Yes, I see.
This is a naked wire. I've opened it. I've decided to see this because I removed it from the terminal.
Yeah.
Let me put it back. Is it working now?
It's not working.
It will on.
It's not on.
You see the screen is on now.
Okay, that's the inverter is on.
Yes,
okay.
now.
Okay. Just hold on. Okay. The inverter is on. Okay,
yes,
the bulb is on.
Yes,
the bulb is on.
The bulb is on.
The bulb is on.
I come and touch the naked wire now.
No,
come and touch the naked wire. See my hand on the naked wire.
Put your hand first.
See my hand on the naked wire.
Put your hand. Put your hand.
Touch it. You see it. That's the naked wire. Did it shock you? Did it shock you?
No, it didn't.
The reason for this invention, where you can touch naked wires and you are not electrocuted, is because of children. I did this invention because in a house where you have children that you cannot control, they are walking, or maybe children that are toddlers that are still crawling or creeping, as the case may be, so that by the time they touch the naked wire of the inverter, they will not be electrocuted.
Okay, I want to remove my hand. I want to remove my hand.
Okay. Do see now. But the truth is that if I should remove, for you to know that the reason that you are touching naked wire and the inverter is working, if I remove this wire now from the battery now, you will see that that light there will go off.
Yes.
Because it's no longer connected to the battery.
Yeah.
All right. You can see now it has gone off.
Okay, now let's take care. We have some calls coming in. Let's take out those calls. We have some calls. Hello, good morning. Tell us your name, where you're calling from. Remember, we're giving out 3 forms. But I want to know from you, Brightons, you may have to stand now. You may have to stand. Yeah, it's a live studio.
Okay.
Yeah, you may have to stand. Now, I want to know, why didn't this thing shock? It was a naked wire.
Yes.
Okay, you don't want to reveal that. Is that your secret?
No, the truth is that science is discovery. Ideally, if you touch a naked wire, you will be electrocuted.
Yeah.
But Brightence Electronics Company, there's something that I put inside this inverter. That is, like I told you, I'm a doctor.
Yeah.
So there's something coming back to insulate and plate those wires.
Okay.
That is driving from the circuit.
Okay.
It's the reason when you touch it, you will not be electrocuted.
Okay.
But supposing I remove that plating device from the PCB board of this circuit, and you touch it, you will wake up in UBTH.
No, I will not have touched it. Now you saw the way I touched it. I didn't just. I started with your hand. Obviously, it didn't shock you. So. But let's see who our first caller is. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Good morning. What's your name and where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Benin. My name is Olivia.
Olivia is calling from Benin. Olivia, glad to have you on the show. Yeah, have you been enjoying the show?
Yes, it's very interesting.
Tell me what you enjoyed most about this segment of the show.
I enjoy the way you talk, like jokes you pull there. Like I was watching you right now and how you were fixing those things up. And you're saying, please, should I touch the wire? The wire is naked, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I've been enjoying it.
All right, so Olivia, why you're calling is because you want to participate in the Miss ITV Hotline Beauty Pageant, right?
You said?
You want to participate in the Miss ITV Hotline Beauty Pageant.
What I participate in?
You want to participate in it?
Yes.
Why do you want to participate in it?
Because I really want to show my talent to the world. It's just like maybe somebody is somewhere waiting and, it's not good and good to show what you have to the world.
All right, Olivia, you just won yourself a free form to participate in the Miss ITV Hotlegs, courtesy Brightence Electronics International Limited. You just won yourself a free form to participate. Yes, like seriously, paid for by Brighton. So what do you say to Brightons? What do you say to Brightons? What do you say to Brightons Electronics? Yes, they give you a free form to participate. Okay, Olivia, we need your phone number so that I'll be able to authenticate you when you call for the phone. Let's get your number. 081 690. Okay, now just hold on, Olivia. Olivia, what you need to do, we'll take you off now because we don't want somebody to take your position. There's somebody that you hold the line, somebody will take your number from you. Hold the line, somebody will take the number from you. Okay, so we have Olivia. She just won herself a free form to participate in Miss ITV Hotlegs Beauty Pageant 2016. We have 2 more forms to go. Now, before we let you off, Brightons, this is quite innovative, but what has been the level of support that you're getting from this, maybe on the part of government and public-spirited individuals? It's been a sole effort, isn't it?
Yes, it has been a sole effort all these years. That is the truth. Sometimes when you try to look for government and politicians to sponsor you, they keep dribbling you in one way or the other. But the truth is, if I want to use this opportunity to ask Nigeria as a country to try and encourage Brightence Electronics Company by doing partnership with us.
Okay.
You can actually bring money for us to mass produce these products. And if we mass produce this product for Nigerians, it will become cheaper.
Okay.
That is the truth.
All right. Thank you very much for coming. I've been talking with I almost said Engineer Brightons, but and I remember that he's a medical doctor, but Dr. Brightons Ogiemwonyi, he's the CEO of Brightons Electronics International Limited, manufacturers of Brightons Inverters, Brightons, alternator booster, and so many other things that they've been doing, partnering with us on the Miss ITV Hotline Beauty Pageant. Well, this is our last call for this segment. Tell us your name and where you're calling from, caller. What's the name?
Hello.
Good morning. What's your name?
My name is Purity.
Your name is what?
Purity.
Okay, Purity, we have you on. Have you been watching the show?
Yes, I have.
Okay, so what did you enjoy about the show, particularly this segment?
I enjoy the drama.
The drama. Did you say the drama? Okay, but Purity, we wanted to have a bit of intro. Hello, good morning, caller. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Yes, tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Hello.
Good morning, we can hear you. Go ahead, we can hear you.
My name is Grace.
Your name is who?
Hello.
Hello, good morning, we can hear you. You say your name is Grace?
I said my name is Grace.
All right, go ahead. Have you been watching the show?
I want to participate.
You want to participate?
Yes.
So what did you learn about what we talked about here today? Hello? Okay, looks like you're not forthcoming. The same with Purity. So that's all we can take on this segment. We have many other things to do. Brightence, thank you so much for coming on the show. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for coming. All right, thank you. We'll take a short break. Let's have the Miss ITV Hotless Beauty Pageant jingle. I'll be back for the rest of the show. Don't go away.